Oh, hello folks. I'm just working on the video, and I get a lot of questions from people about how I find places to camp and how I choose the places I go and stuff like that. So I thought I'd show you how I pick this campsite. So come on into the computer and I'll show you how we do this. Tennessee has a great website for their parks. It gives you a map of all the parks, and based on what you're looking for, if you're looking for golf courses or restaurants or RV camping or tent camping, you can click on little boxes and it'll show you the difference, which ones are and which ones aren't. So it's a real great website for that. So I want to stay in East Tennessee, and since it's winter, I want electricity. So maybe if I click on the amenities button, it'll give me the electricity campgrounds, but apparently not. But look at the amenities. You can pick camp store, boat ramps, gift shops, museums, stables, all sorts of good things, and they have pretty nice pictures. But we'll just click on these campgrounds that are on the upper corner here, the northeast. I want to be in the mountains, and there's Roan Mountain Park. I've been there. It's a beautiful campground, but I want to go someplace new. Here's the Davy Crockett Birthplace State Park. I don't want to go there. I've read about that, and that's another place. Panther Creek State Park. That sounds interesting. I don't know anything about that. So if we go down to the park list view and click on Panther Creek, it takes us to the Panther Creek web page and gives you all the details there. Let's click on camping because we want to go camping, and it'll move us over to the camping details page. Shows you some of the campsites, some of the accommodations there. If we go to reserve now, and it'll give us a lot more information about the individual sites, and we can pick a date, or we can just go to view availability by list. And if we go here, this gives us a lot of information, and we can pick the length of our RV, and we can pick 30 amps of electricity we want, and that screens out some of the sites that are going to be too short. But I don't want to take a 40-foot site, so because those may be restricted. So let's look at farther out and see where we're going. And boy, it's not very reserved for the second week of January. But you can see 30 and 29 are pretty popular in both weeks. So maybe those are great campsites. If you look at 34 and 36, and when you put your cursor on them, you got pictures and a map. This is such a great site. But I look at 30, and I really do like 30. It's looks like it's got room around it. It's got forest. I don't see the next campsite, so it's probably a nice place for me and Aquila. And actually, that's already the one we've reserved. So that's going to be where we stay. And we will be there in just a snap for you guys, and a week and a half for us. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to tell you that we're going to be looking at these discounts because they have a discount code on this. This is really cool, too, because a lot of reservation sites do not have a discount code for you to figure all these out. But they have a lot of discounts, and I took the senior discount because I am. So Snap, we're at Panther Creek State Park, and this is on the map, all the things they have to do there and all the trails they have, which are all mileaged and everything. On the map, the horse trails are in red, and then the real trails are for hiking are in white. But before we go to the campground or any of the trails, let's check out this road. Well, we are up on the peak of one of the hills overlooking the lake, and while it's not a great day to be doing this because it's snowing and visibility is pretty bad, and there's a lot on the kiosks here, you'll have to slow it down and pause if you want to read them. That you can, but I guess the highlight of this park, the water is down about 100 feet. Maybe not that far, but it's down a lot. We'll go to the boat launch site and check out how far that's down. I imagine the boat launch site may be unusable because the water's so far down, but maybe not. But sorry, the snow is obliterating some of the long views, but it's pretty neat. Way out here, there's so many islands. And really, there's a lot to do here for if you have a good boat or a good canoe or kayak. But up here on top of these lookout points, these hills, this is one road, and it has 3 of these nice shelter, picnic areas, bathrooms. So there's 3 of these up here. So the last one is Smallman, but if you wanted to reserve a nice park to have a picnic, this would be a good place. During the season, apparently, they have a camp store, which is open later than the camp office or the park office, and so you can get your campsite in here if you want to. Except I'm told that during the season they are usually booked solid, so you have to have a reservation, and it's no cheaper to come to the park to get your campsite than it is to get it on the reservation site. They purposely charge you the same at the office as they do on the reservation site, so might as well reserve if you're coming to this park. And let's take a tour of the park. I believe they have 50 campsites here. And here's number 1. It's a very short campsite. And number 2, also a very short campsite. But then number 3 is a very long and nice campsite with tent and picnic area way down at the end. Here's number 4 and 5. And 6 is on the other side. 7 with the trailer there. And this is the road up. And this is one of the bathhouses. There are 2 bathhouses, and they're really nice. This park has a laundry room, which is pretty unique for parks in my opinion. They have a washer and a dryer, 75 cents, and a heated area. That's pretty nice. And more suite bathrooms. Nice, big, beautiful bathrooms. And they're clean as a whistle. The only problem they have is these stupid ugly heads. These are the worst shower heads on earth. But they're way high in the air, so they're not bad. And they have really nice heaters that blow down some really nice hot air. Both of them have like a really nice picnic area outside of the bathhouse with garbage, recycles garbage, and a free library. These sites right here along this road are a little closer than some of the other sites. These are 11, 12, 13, 14, up to 30, I guess. But these are nice RV sites. But these are little, and some of these have upper areas. We'll come down and walk through these, I think. But there's not a lot of shade, except in these ones right up here on the curve. Mine has a little shade, and mine is, I think, the best. I'll show you mine. And then there's this one is 31, but it's really short, and the tent platform site is up the hill. You got stairs to get up to the tent platform site, but you're right next to the trail that goes to the amphitheater and the ore mine trail. Here's 33, which again is a very tiny little driveway. It's really room for a car. 34 over there, which is a long, beautiful driveway. This is my bathroom, and it has this beautiful big picnic area with a great big one of those open fire pits with a chimney over it. So that's pretty cool. That's really nice. If you know you were going to have a party, which just might happen someday. You know, you never know. But bathroom suites, and they're cleaning the life out of them. And here's 38 and 39, which aren't too bad. They're a little short, but they're not too bad. Then 40, which is really long, nice, easy 40-footer, would fit in there. And it's got room on either side of it. It's got more room than some of them do. On the other side, we have 41, which is a really short little driveway with no place to put a tent that I could see. I don't know who could use that. Here's 42. And of course, here's 43, which has a great big fifth wheel in it, and truck, and lots of space. 44. 45. Now 46 and 48 are right next to each other. I mean, these guys are sharing. It's a little caseta over there. Here's 49. It's a nice big spot. 50's on the other side. 50. Here is 50. And the stairs for 50 to the tent platform goes up there. So your tent and sleeping area is up there, and then the driveway parking area is just this little short driveway. These are the campsites just down from my campsite. It's 26, 24, 27. These are really short campsites, and you can see there's the tent pad for 27. It's right here, side of 26, and here's 24. Now this is 22, you can see here, and I think this is their tent pad I'm standing on, but it also has this little bridge and stairs up to this area up here, and here are the tent pads up here for some of these campsites. So you can see down the row here, there's tent pads way up here in the woods for these little parking areas. So let me give you a tour of our campsite. That's 29 over there, and we're 30. We're separated by about 25 feet. This driveway here is about 55, 60 feet deep. It's pretty nice. We have nothing on the one side, which is the door side, of course, to the trailer, so I can go out or let him out and in the morning, and we can both use the same tree, which is always nice. But behind us and out this way, it's all beautiful woods that we've been kind of tromping around in and looking for firewood, although it's picked pretty clean, but there's some. Well, when you camp and hike in winter, you really never know what you're going to get. So we're back at the trailer. Time to get inside. Well, folks, we put in a few miles today. We avoided the worst of the weather, but I think we're going to end this here. I'm going to make a microwave lean cuisine dinner, and thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I noticed I just looked at some analytics on my YouTube channel, and 75% of the people aren't subscribed. So I could have 25,000 subscribers if everybody subscribed, but I understand. There's a lot of people who don't have